My multimedia American Cockroach Project, which includes photography, 5 short films, drawing and sculpture, was a 10-year investigation into our adversarial relationship with nature. Yes, I raised cockroaches for 10 years because I could think of few animals more hated than the roach. Yet for me, it was a conduit to the negative and often violent tendencies we have towards the animal world. Paraplaneta americana, the most common domestic roach species, is no longer found in the wild. It has moved in with us. I documented the roach's life, eating, drinking, sex, birth, molting, in its now native habitat, our home. As with all my projects, I work with the animal's natural behavior. They are my collaborators. I watch, respond, experiment, and adjust. Through this back and forth process, my artwork takes shape. How do you work with a cockroach? How do you navigate the same space without mutual terror and chaos? You think we hate them, they are wildly afraid of us. It's possible to frighten a roach to death. 10 minutes in a state of panic, and it can die of the equivalent of a roach heart attack. Did early Homo sapiens find the cockroach as detestable as we do now? Certainly they had more dangerous animals to fear. I think our hatred of the roach has grown as we increasingly wall ourselves off from the natural world. Trespassers will be prosecuted. What are the aesthetics of our empathy towards animals? Would we like the cockroach better if it had spots like a ladybug? Or was fuzzy like a bumblebee? Or was donned with colorful feathers like a bird of paradise? People seem to prefer animals that are soft and furry, as opposed to hard and shiny. Animals with big eyes, as opposed to thin antennae. But what do these qualities have to do with the animal's importance to the ecosystem? It points to the subjectivity, perhaps arbitrariness, of how we think about animals in general. Yet these aesthetic preferences have real consequences. All cultures have systems for classifying and organizing the natural world, and such rankings are rarely neutral or objective. These taxonomies determine our emotional response towards different species, and even entire classes of creatures. They also underlie our many environmental policies. My cockroaches were disguised as insects in a garden, looking pretty, pollinating flowers, the idealized vision of nature. But most insects are predators, savagely ripping apart fellow insects. Or in the case of the cockroach, recycling waste and debris. Humans have a bias against scavengers, and that the American cockroach can successfully scavenge off of us further fuels our hatred of them. And what we don't like, we tend to kill, though not usually by hanging, a gas chamber, burning at the stake, or electric chair. Death ties us to the roach in a unique way. We kill them, they survive. We kill ourselves, they survive. My executions were enacted with already dead bugs. This series is not about the suffering humans have endured at the hands of humans, but what other species have endured because of us. It's easy to heap abuse on creatures whose lives are alien and whose biology and behaviors seem bizarre and decidedly non-mammalian. Yet without insects, the terrestrial ecosystem would crash in a matter of months. And how do we repay them for supporting us? By hating them. The cockroach is emblematic of the questions we face as we struggle to decipher our relationship to the animal world in general. What do we love? What do we kill? What do we save? And what goes extinct? My artistic career has been focused on one central issue: how to confront and challenge our human-centric point of view. We have been drawing lines in the sand forever. Maybe now, at the dawn of the Anthropocene, is a good time to reconsider those divisions and what lives on the other side. Thank you.